Hello, one and all. Welcome in. I am Dr. Novelle. The doctor is in. And we are about to stream Ghost Trick Phantom Detective for the first time. Let us get things rolling. Some individuals might experience dizziness just trying to read that darn thing. Alright, this game uses autosaves. Please do not turn off your Nintendo Switch console when the autosave icon is displayed in the top left. Okay. Alright, let's go over the options for the controls. Oh, wait. This is a help screen. This is not options. Okay. I'm going to keep the music type to arranged. Playing is good. Okay. I think the screen brightness is alright. Background. Okay. So I want the wave pattern, circle pattern, or the tap. I think the wave pattern probably is going to look the best. Although, yeah, wave pattern. Yep, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to start from the beginning. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there, a woman I don't know. At least I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has got to be me, no question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this... This is no time to be lolling around dead. You're the only one who can save her. What the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. Do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Looks just like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand it is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul with the directional pad. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what, now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Oh! Hold it. Well played. Oh, sorry, that was the other voice, not the bad guy. Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work, a ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated that object with the power of the dead, a ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press A. Now the woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Let me try that again. Who's there? Hold it! That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. It's time to be picky. I got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly. But what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try A. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You've gotta be kidding! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Use the directional pad to move it in any direction you want. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Out of my way. It's done. I'm on my way. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Hello there. How are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy would happen tonight. Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it was you. You were the voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice, exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now? I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here just like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. That thought bubble you just pressed. Those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices. And what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. I might just get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And L is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. L, eh? Guess I'll press it. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. I had to perform a trick on the object you're possessing. You first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time B is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Who is this we? Huh, that's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead! Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past, to the time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses, corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see, you'll see. Four minutes before death. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive, not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as very real, living present. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country. Temsic? What in the world is that? Beats me, I just do what I'm told. All I know is you got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. Look, all I want to know is, who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Oh! Hold it! Who's there? Hold it. A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever think about buying just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And there you have it, the last 4 minutes of her life. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks, just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you'd like, too. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So this is 4 minutes ago, huh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here? That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was. And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now. Hop in, then. There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You'd better try to get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose. Who are you? The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right, have a look to the right side of the screen. The right side, eh? The sand at the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Up you go, then. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country. Temsic? What in the world is that? Uh-oh, her time is running out. Let's see, so we turn on the fan, which blows the flag and the cord into the blender. So long, sister. There's a few more steps. Hope I make it in time. Oh! Hold it! Who's there? Hold it. Now's your chance to change your fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds. Damn it, what's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses as long as the target is within point-blank range. It looks like you made it in time, just barely. Yep, she's still alive. And in that split second, hope was born. Just now her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The bridge is up. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, what's this? You said her fate was changed, but it looks like she's still in the same predicament. I said her fate was changed ever so slightly. I guess I'm gonna have to take care of that guy once and for all. But there isn't much time left. Depending on what you do, there is still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about failure now. No, of course not, but still. If you ever feel like you want to start over, just tap R before time runs out. Although, you never know. You might learn a thing or two when time runs out, too. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But right now, I better go after those two. Oh, what's this? I bet you're wondering what's going on over there, right? Oh, that's right. If I want to take a look, I can move the screen. Exactly. That's because I put it up. Nowhere to run to now. No! This time I mean it. Alright. You hear something? Okay, this is it. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger's gone? Yes, it looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to avert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it.
Hello there.
Hello there, Nacho Warrior. Welcome in. How are you? Glad to have you here. So I lost my life tonight and saved somebody else's life. With a splat. Yep. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I'd saved the life of this stranger, now sitting forlornly in the rain. Even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. As in, ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So you aren't going to tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember. Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a little confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. But what? Tomorrow morning? Wait a minute, these powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. But think about it this way. If we could use ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me, I'm a desk lamp. Just looking at the story of Final Fantasy IX out of curiosity. How about me? I am doing well. I am finally streaming this long overdue game because I've been wanting to play this for months now, and I just haven't been able to get around to it because of different circumstances popping up at the last minute. Like, the first time I tried to stream it, I got sick, and so my voice wasn't up to snuff. But glad to hear you're doing well. Why a desk lamp, anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we were unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding! It'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death? In the morning, I'm gonna cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Very well. I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death, as well as you should. I will. Well, let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. First step? That's easy. You start with her. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing here tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right. Never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press ZL to view a record of what you've learned. And be sure to check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Updated the phone book. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Alright, so what do we got here? Me, the mystery. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. I'm trying to regain my lost memory and find out the truth behind my death. My only lead is the red-headed woman who witnessed that death. Red-headed target, a woman who was at the scene of my death. I don't know her name or anything else about her. She's already been killed once by the hitman, and I saved her with my powers of the dead. Ray of Light. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. Hunter in the Dark. He calls himself Nearsighted Chigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the red-headed woman and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident. Accident. Junkyard, the place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. I better not let her out of my sight, and besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. Let's see. Oh, shimmy. I don't think pedaling's gonna be there. Ah, umbrella. Perfect. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. Yeah, that's what's causing the rain. But seriously, what in the world just happened? What's this? Some kind of note? I want to see that note. I wonder what I wrote in it. Hopefully it's not just a shopping list or something. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Should I check it out? Did I write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly... I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you've realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped to avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in around this time too? Oh, yeah! It's done. I'm on my way. That telephone call! Exactly. In other words, at this very moment on the other end of this telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend that you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, my dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. And you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there is one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be? The dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can do to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. You're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come to ask for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting in you to get to the bottom of them. And find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. And so the story of the search for myself begins. A story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning I will cease to exist. And I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? Who am I? Why was I killed? The one who's sure to know the answers to those questions is the man who ordered my murder. At the other end of the phone line is the very man who had me killed. Our meeting, it's all so sudden. I'm not sure I'm really prepared for what's to come.
Yes, if what I read in this file is true, this woman could be quite a bedeviling bit of trouble for us. She needs to be erased. Tonight. Confound that nearsighted Jigo. His skills are as feeble as his eyesight. Not to worry, sir. I have already taken the next step, sir. Yes, but I say the last thing I ever expected was to talk to the target herself, even if it was only over the telephone. I must admit, my good man, it put me in quite the tizzy for a moment.
What is this place? These oddly luxurious furnishings, this oddly refined music, and that odd little machine. I've never seen a room like this before. But one thing's for sure, these people are assassins. And what's more, that red-headed woman is another of their targets. That file the old man has. Maybe it'll give me some information on my redhead.
Updated the phone book.
Alright, so what do we got here? Let's see. He calls himself Ray. I don't know who he really is. He taught me the secrets of the powers of the dead. He wants me to find out the truth behind the mysterious things happening in this town tonight. Eyebrowed villain, the man who gave nearsighted Jigo the order to kill. He's probably behind my death and the red-headed woman's death too, but his motives are unknown. Masked Muscle Man. He appears to be the old man's servant. He operates the machines in the strange room expertly. Junkyard, the place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard on the outskirts of town. Here I met Ray, who taught me about my powers, and a red-haired woman who might have information about my death. Luxurious parlor, a mysterious room. The mysterious old man who stole my life and his equally mysterious underling are hanging out here. The room appears to be equipped with many mysterious devices. Let's see here.
Yes. How much longer, my good man? We are charging up our backup power now, sir. The process should be complete in about 30 minutes, sir.
Yes.
But confound that Chico, I say. Every year his reliable range gets shorter and shorter. He'll get cold in his next pay envelope, confound it. Or might I suggest glasses in his envelope instead, sir?
It's not a bad idea. Seems this file contains information about that redhead, but I can't read it when it's closed.
Great Scott! Did you see that? This file, I say. The file reader even snapped at me, my good man. Nearly bit my head off. Not to worry, sir. I've already seen to it that the target, Miss Lin, is no longer a threat, sir. Pah! That's not what I'm talking about, man.
Lin, eh? So that's her name, is it? But this file, it's like it's written in a foreign language. I can't read it at all.
Might I suggest putting away the file and relaxing, sir?
That is one complex hideout.
You have a very important job ahead of you tonight, sir.
Darn, this is a pickle. The phone and I got put away neatly, and the only thing I've learned is the name Lynn. It sure is a weird room. Traveled through the phone line to get here, but where exactly is here? And who exactly are these people? Let's see, lamp. Yeah. Alright, let's try operating the projector. God, man, are you trying to give me a case of the vapors?
My apologies, sir, but I did not touch it, sir. It appears the equipment is still malfunctioning, sir.
Bah! Granted, technology is certainly a convenient thing, but our use of it is just plain off, confound it. What about the game graphics are good? Are you talking about Final Fantasy IX, or are you talking about the Ghost Trick here? Huh, yes. In any case, I don't wish to see the face of our current target, my good man.
As you wish, sir. In that case, might I suggest this, sir?
Hey, that's... yes, Sissel.
If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir.
Ghost Trick graphics are good. Hello there, Reeve. For some reason, it's taking a moment to do the hello there thing. Huh. It worked earlier. Wonder why it's not working now. Let me try... Huh. How strange. I guess the sound alerts in my rewards button area are not working for whatever reason. Oh, right. I completely forgot I needed to refund Spider Zed's points. I will have to try and remind myself to do that after the stream tonight.
Yes, it is a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. And that is why we can't afford to trust that Sissel. No, we must be very careful.
Sissel. That must be my name. Now that I hear it, it does sound familiar. Good deal, eh? What could that all be all about? Just what exactly was I up to, I wonder? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm sorry. Maybe try playing one of the 0-bit sounds from the Sound Alert app. Like, try the honk or something.
We are completely prepared for tonight, sir.
Yes. Now all we have to do is pluck the fruit of success. One thing's clear, these villains seem to know me. And another thing, there seems to be some kind of connection between me and this Lynn. Why else would our names both come up here like this? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to operate the projector once again. There we go. Where's your head, man? I told you I don't wish to see this face.
My apologies, sir. Appears to be another malfunction, sir.
Well, get it fixed, man, unless you want to see me malfunction.
Certainly, sir.
These guys murdered me and now they're targeting the redhead. What kind of connection did we have with each other?
I say this room is giving me the heebie-jeebies, my good man. What with painting spinning around in it like it's enough to give a man the jitters. My apologies, sir. The room was just completed recently, sir. We're still trying to iron out the kinks, sir. Yes, I just hope that's all it is. I mean, egad, man, how am I supposed to relax and enjoy my grapes? It's a miserable state of affairs when I can even be started by a telephone that doesn't even ring. God. It's even more pathetic to be started by the same telephone twice. The problem must be solved, sir. The Miss Lynn problem, sir.
What? Lynn?
Yes. You did mention taking the next step a moment ago, didn't you, my good man? Yes, sir. I sent one step ahead Tango to her apartment, sir. A telephone call must be him reporting in, sir.
Very good, very good. Lynn is in danger again.
Just one step ahead, Tango. I'm at the target's apartment now. Oh, there it goes. And out with it, man. Have you taken care of her? No, she isn't back yet. What? It only stands to reason. If the target got here first, they wouldn't call me one step ahead, now would they? I don't get it, but in any case, man, once you've taken care of her, then you'll promote me to the head of the Hitman division. No, man, now you're even getting one step ahead of me. We can discuss my new salary later. Now you're even getting one step ahead of your last step. One step ahead. I'll get back to my job now, sir. Found it! You're even hanging up one step ahead. What did he say, sir? He asked me to raise his salary. What will you do, sir? Maybe I'll give him some of nearsighted Jigo's pay.
Lynn. Lynn is who you get if you mix aspects of Maya Fey and Emma Skye together. I can kind of see it. Can't lose her. She's my only lead if I ever hope to solve the mystery of me. Alright, to Lynn's apartment. Oh, one moment. Where's the button? Button. Ah, here it is. Okay, back. To Lynn's apartment. The telephone line guided me to Lynn's apartment. Fortunately, Lynn isn't here yet, but unfortunately, the hitman is. And there are a couple other unfortunate little developments waiting for me, it seems. It looks like there's an unlucky little lady here tonight. And an even unluckier little doggy. Poor brave little warrior. He must have been trying to defend his mistress. If Lynn came home now, I have to do something about the situation, and fast. am I? And more to the point, who am I? Who am I? Are you talking to me? Of course. Do you see anybody else around here? I remember right, the dead don't have voices. Their thoughts reach the other person directly. I guess that explains why this dog is talking to me right now. This is your mistress's apartment, and you are, presumably, the little doggy who died here. Died? So I'm dead, huh? Let's see. The dead lose their memories. They even forget what they look like. And so that's what this blue flame shape is all about. Oh! There's my guy is in trouble. You mean you remember? You know who you are? That's right. I'm Missile. Nice to meet you. I'm a Pomeranian.
No,
Well,
I thought it was a husky.
well, I guess now I know it's possible for the dead to regain their memories. Thanks to this little doggy. Miss Camilla! My Miss Camilla is in trouble, and I vowed to devote my life to protecting her. But I died before I could rescue her. How could I let her down like this? So you're more worried about your mistress's safety than your own death, eh? I like your moxie, little doggy. Alright, not your warrior. See you in a bit. Looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before this little guy's death. Time to save his life. Updated the phone book. Maison de Idea, right? Let's see. First of all, I better see what I can find out about your death, little guy. Excuse me, but where exactly are we? Huh? You followed me? I followed you. You brought me with you. One or the other. It looks like the dead can move around together. This is the land of 4 minutes before your death. Really? We're really here? So that means you're going to save Miss Camilla, doesn't it? Aren't you even surprised? I mean, we just traveled through time and... Not especially. I mean, Miss Camilla can walk around on 2 legs, but I can't do that. So if she can do that, then it's not so strange that you can walk backwards through time. So that's the way your mind works, eh? I guess that's reasonable enough. Come on, let's get started. Okay, first we watched your last 4 minutes unfold. Then we used what we learned to save Camilla. Just like when we saved Lind at the junkyard. If we watch closely, we ought to be able to get a few leads. Keep your eyes open. Of course. Leave it to me to sniff out a few clues.
Yippee!
Shut that mutt up!
No, Missile, you're not supposed to work. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight.
If it barks again, I will knock this wall down.
You don't want to... Yeah, sorry. You don't want to knock the wall down, do you, boy? Why do you want to bark so much anyway? You sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know, I'll listen to music. Oops. It was close. Good for donuts tonight.
I'll knock this wall down! I don't really like it when jobs outside the original scope crap up. I had to put it down as a separate charge, and accounting never likes that. But I guess it can't be helped. Sorry, kid. So that's the whole dramatic story of what happened 4 minutes before you died.
Wow, look at that. I'm dead. I'm kind of shocked, to tell the truth. Okay, let's get started on saving her.
Now let's see, how are we gonna do this? Seems to me the easiest way would be for you to take a big bite out of that man's leg.
Oh, I don't think I could do that. Whenever somebody I don't know comes around, all I want to say to them is, welcome. I can't help it.
Okay, then I guess the only thing we can do is to get the little lady to help herself somehow.
I don't think she could do that. Did you notice her putting those red things on her head?
Red things? Oh, you mean the headphones?
Whenever she put those red things on, that's it. I can call her name until my throat is sore, but she never hears me. To be perfectly honest, I hate those red things.
You're right. With those headphones on, our little lady doesn't even hear the sound of the intruder's gun. So maybe that's our first lead. Now we know we have to do something about that. Missile is puppy doggo pond. Alright, so let's see. If I open the door, I don't think that's gonna help me right now. Okay. Go to the phone, that doesn't really help me right now either. Actually, I'm curious what happens here if I do. That's funny.
What's wrong?
Excuse me. This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now. Looks like I can't use the telephone lines in the 4 minutes before death world.
Oh, so close. You almost knocked those red things down.
Hey, I think you're onto something there. If we drop them in the fish tank, Camilla won't be able to use them anymore.
What if we drop them in the fish tank? Miss Camilla will get a scolding from Miss Lynn.
All you have to do is pretend it was your fault. That's the way of the honorable warrior.
Okay, well you've obviously never seen Miss Lynn when she gets mad. Shut that mutt up!
No, Missile, you're not supposed to bark. The lady next door is crabbier than ever tonight.
Welcome back, Nacho Warrior.
You don't have to walk down, do you, boy? Why do you like to bark so much? Anyway, you sure are cute, but just don't get us killed, okay? Darn, I really wanted to watch TV too. Hey, I know! I listen to music!
Uh-oh, this isn't good.
Miss Camilla is going to put those red things on her head.
Yeah, I know, and once she gets them on, it's all over. She won't be able to hear a thing. What can I do?
Whatever you did, Missile. Darn, now I can't even listen to music either.
Sorry, having to adjust my headset.
I hope the gods are playing tricks on me tonight.
Forgive me, Miss Camilla. I'm only doing it to save you.
So what, now you think you're one of the gods, eh?
No, never mind that. The important thing is we managed to change the situation.
That's true. At least now we can use the little lady's ears to help us.
Fate changed.
For donuts tonight.
The question is, what do we do now? Unless we do something more, the outcome will still be the same.
Oh, if only I had big, strong teeth and an aggressive spirit.
It doesn't seem like we can stop the hitman from coming in, so in that case...
Oh, I got an idea. Why don't we hide Miss Camilla?
Hide, huh? That sounds just like the kind of idea a little doggy would come up with.
Are you making fun of me?
Where could a little lady hide in this room? I think I might just have just the place. There's just one little problem.
How to get Miss Camilla in there, right?
Exactly. If I could possess Camilla herself, the answer would be easy. But I can't do that, so I guess the only way to do it is to lead her there. Now, what can I do using the objects in this room? I think I'll try out various things and see what I can come up with.
And I'll be here watching, cheering you on.
Okay, let's see. We got a folding umbrella, a telephone that I can't use. I can rock the bowl. I can move the cart. Let's try rocking the bowl first. I can open this door too. Oh.
Misso, if you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. If you keep this up, that wall is going to come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Misso?
Of course I will.
That's quite a big promise for a little fellow. Poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. The man in black and the woman in purple. Now, why do you always give your mistress so much trouble?
Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior. But when that little guy starts squeaking, it gets me all in an uproar. And when I bark, Miss Camilla always comes over and gives me a nice hug.
We might be able to take advantage of that piece of information.
Huh? How?
Wherever the donut falls, the rat shows up to check it out. And then you go to bark at the rat. And then our little lady comes to you to quiet you down.
Yes, that's just the way things work, I'm afraid.
So in other words, the donut can be the bait that will lead the little lady to where we want her. Alright, in that case, I think we need to rewind time a bit. I guess I better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. Okay.
For donuts tonight.
It's nice that they tell you when you've actually read a conversation.
Do I need to keep repeating?
No. That, I mean, like, you do. That's because that's what I do. I'm just saying the little thought bubbles that pop up. That way you don't have to waste time retreading material you've already retread. Okay, let's move the cart then.
Where did the donuts go?
Fine. I love how she's just completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Unfazed by the fact that the cart moved all the way over there. Yep. Oblivious. Yep.
Misso, If you bark like that, you'll make the lady next door start howling. If you keep this up, that wall is gonna come down on our heads before we know it. But you'll protect me if anything bad happens, right, Missile?
Of course I will.
It's quite a big promise for a little fellow. Poor little guy's up against some formidable opponents. The man in black and the woman in purple. I don't think... Yeah, that's not good. Okay. I'm going to try... Because I think the donut was in the right place. I just need to move it a little bit more. Because it looks like that door is supposed to open. But to get there, I need to play the...
Shut that mud up!
If you bark like that, how can anybody enjoy the pretty melody? And your poor mistress has to get up and quiet you down every time.
Yes, I'm truly embarrassed by my own behavior.
Hey, look at that. One of the ornaments fell off the tree.
I'm not interested in things like that. I graduated from playing with balls a long time ago.
You should try graduating from needless barking, too.
Sorry, that's just one thing I could just never give up. Shut that mutt up!
What exactly are you barking about, anyway?
Well, just look at it. It's all sparkly and glittery and it turns around and around. Besides, it plays that exciting music. What else can I do but bark?
Tell me this, then. Exactly what are you thinking when you bark like that?
Well, let's see. That time there, if I had to put my feelings into words, I'd say they were welcome. I guess that about sums it up.
I guess it's the kind of feeling I'll never quite understand. Ah, there we go. Rock the painting. Aha!
Wow, you sent that thing flying.
I like to tidy up by shoving eyesores under the sofa.
Hey, how come you're looking at me when you say that?
Hey, wait a minute. Under the sofa, eh? That might be a spot the hitman wouldn't look.
Come to think of it, Miss Camilla climbs under the sofa all the time, trying to catch me.
You're a naughty little doggy, aren't you? So my new plan is to hide the little lady under the sofa. The only problem now is how do I lead her under there? Alright. So let's rewind the clock. Get that donut knocked under the sofa. Okay, let's see. Oh. I gotta wait for her to get the donuts back over here.
For donuts tonight.
Alright, so we move the cart.
Let's go.
Okay, move to the bowl, rock the donuts. Alright, now I've got a limited amount of time to reach the door and knock that donut under the couch.
So, no! What are you doing over here, you silly boy? Aw, my little missile. You're always doing the cutest things.
Nobody's here, eh? My prey is bound to come home sometime. Might as well make myself comfortable in the meantime. Impressive. There, our little lady's fate has been averted.
It has. The poor thing is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear.
Well, yeah, that's true. But that's not so bad. In the scheme of things, I'd say she's fine. And look, you're not dead.
Oh, you're right. We did it. We did it. You did it.
Well, to be precise, you're the one who did it.
Huh? Me? I saved Miss Camilla.
Yep. You're the one who led her under the sofa, right? You protected your mistress. I can attest to that.
Oh, thank you. Can I ask a question?
Sure, what is it?
What exactly are those strange powers of yours?
Oh, you mean my ghost tricks. Apparently they're the power to manipulate inanimate objects.
If they're ghost tricks, then can I do them too? I did too, after all.
I guess. That's how it goes, right?
I've been staring at those donuts as hard as I could for a long time now. But they won't reach for me. Why do you suppose that is?
I don't really know. I guess you just don't have that power.
Well, I have one thing to say to that. That's not fair!
Sorry, but I guess not everybody who dies gets the powers of the dead.
So what's going to happen to me now?
Nothing, really. Your death has been erased. You'll just go back to being a happy little doggy living your everyday life. I guess this means goodbye.
But we'll meet again sometime, right?
Yeah, maybe. If you die again.
But what you did for me tonight, I'll never forget it.
Well, I guess we'd better be getting back to the present. Time to see what happens next in our story. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. And now a new present is born. Little lady is still curled up in a ball and shaking with fear, and little doggy is wagging his tail happily. So what am I gonna do now? I think I'll watch for a while and see what happens. What? Still at the junkyard? Alright, got it. I'm on my way. I guess my prey likes to play hide and seek. She hasn't had enough of that junkyard yet, apparently. Can't let nearsighted Jigo beat me out on this one. I'd better hurry. Well, nearsighted Jigo's kind of dead, so. At least I'd hope so, considering he was smushed by a wrecking ball. Very cartoonishly, though.
What was that? You saved me, didn't you, Missile? I just know you did. Maybe you should answer it. You do anyway.
And Missile's all, what? A call from Lynn, eh? Sounds serious. I wonder what they're saying. I better go possess that phone and listen in. Alright, up we go. There's that little doggy all curled up on the floor. Dreaming away the life we worked so hard to get back for him. That's fine, but what's up with that core? The dead can't possess living creatures. That's one of the rules Mr. Desklamp taught me. So what would a living and breathing doggy be doing with a core? I better try possessing him and see.
Oh, it's you! It's you! It's... Come to think of it, I never did ask you your name.
I guess it's good we ran into each other again, then. And this is a good chance for us to reintroduce ourselves to each other.
You mean you forgot my name already? After everything we shared together, that drama, that beautiful goodbye, I'm Missile!
But you know, it's strange. I wonder why you remember me now that you're alive again. Do you remember your time being dead?
Of course, all of it!
Okay, let me get this straight. The memory of being dead doesn't disappear, and the dead I meet in the ghost world develop a core when they return to the land of the living. And if I then possess that core, I can talk to that person.
It looks that way, yes. That Camilla, it never fails.
What never fails?
Every time she gets that black hello, she talks and forgets all about me. No matter how much I run around to show off, she never even glances at me.
So that was you showing off, eh? Well, I would like to hear what the ladies are talking about.
Oh, so would I.
Alright, let's move the cart.
Camilla? Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
Okay, exactly. You believe what just happened?
Listen to me, you've got to get out of there right now.
Peter, who's thinking about spaghetti tonight?
I won't be going back there for a while, and you might be in danger if you stay there too.
Who's in danger? Just a little while ago.
Meet me at that restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen on Dead End Drive.
Can you drive? Far.
Just hurry, okay? Oh, and one more thing. Bring the music box with you, okay?
Is it a present for me?
I'm sorry, but it doesn't play. I can't even get the lid open.
A music box then. Can you? Just like box.
Just bring it, okay? It's kind of big and it's made out of wood.
That's it.
I kind of hid it in that room you're in. Excuse me!
That's alright. Get going. Where Dead End Drive is. But I never saw any music box around here. What am I supposed to do? You? So? Oh, you look okay?
Well, I guess the phone's dead now, too. What are the odds that would happen? Looks like our little lady is a bit of a klutz. Next thing you know, she'll be dropping that poor little doggy in the tank. Anyway, something is happening to Lynn. I better help Camilla find her treasure. I don't know if it's because I lost my memory or what, but I don't seem to remember what a music box is exactly.
Is it the star?
No, it's wooden. The star is decidedly not wooden. Alright, let's see here. Ah, there it is. That wooden box that just fell. That just might be the music box we're looking for. I bet the little lady will know when she sees it. We're really close now. Oh. Yeah. What a strange hiding place.
Here. But don't you touch it, Missile! If the TV comes on, you'll start barking. I'd hate to find you flattened underneath that wall when I come home.
His tail is moving so fast that it looks like he's got 4 of them. Still no peace with the little lady, and the redhead Lynn is facing a new crisis right now as well. Meanwhile, I'm in a bit of a pickle of my own. With the receiver at the bottom of the fish tank, I find myself still trapped in this apartment. Too bad I can't just curl up and go to sleep with my tail wagging too, as there's something I must do. Question is, how do I go about getting out of here? Okay, chapter break time. Alright, we will save. And I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to run some ads while I'm gone. So, be right back. Alright, we are back. And continue playing. Chapter 3, 8:04 p.m. Once again, Lynn is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get to her, and fast. Now, with a telephone in this apartment being out of service, my only hope of escape is to find another telephone. No Mr. Desk Lamp here. The only friend I have to talk to is that nice little doggy curled up there on the floor. Hey, little doggy, why don't you help me out, huh?
Oh, hello. What's up?
I was wondering if you could help me.
I'll certainly try. About the only thing I'm really good at, though, is barking. There really isn't much else.
I think you might be right there.
But I'm really, really good at barking. Miss Lynn comes chasing after me with a broom, the lady next door kicks the wall. I've got quite a bit of influence about these parts.
Thank you.
I'll knock this wall down! If you keep that racket up, I'll bring this whole dilapidated building down on you.
Did you hear what I just heard?
You mean the lady next door's angry howl?
No, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing coming from the apartment next door.
Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down?
Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us.
Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it.
Well, that wouldn't be any good. Can't reach it. Yeah, let's try rocking the painting. Two things are certain. There's a telephone in the apartment next door, and I have to create a path to get there somehow.
Should I keep barking? If you keep that up, I'll knock this wall down.
She's true to her word, we might be able to change the situation.
I just want to avoid the whole getting crushed part, though, if you don't mind.
I have to do something to change the situation. If I can create just a little more racket somehow. A little more racket, eh? Nope, that didn't work.
I'll pound this wall open!
Just kill the dog.
I'll go check on him.
I told you, didn't I? I told you I would knock the wall down on you.
Her hair looks like a rose. Or a tulip or something.
So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh?
Yeah, it's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really.
I'm still alive, aren't I?
You are. The TV and the star ornament aren't.
I'll never bark again, not as long as I live.
Wait a minute. It looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught.
Huh?
Your barking made her create a path for me.
It did? But the wall is still standing just like before.
But there are paths only the dead can see.
Oh, those kinds of paths.
And yeah, there we go.
So you're leaving, huh?
I guess so.
You're going to go save Miss Camilla and Miss Blynn?
I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me.
But you will save them, right?
If it helps me along my way, then yes.
I don't have any powers of the dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I'm going to find a way to go help Miss Camilla, too.
We create our own paths, right, Missile?
That's right.
Okay, I'm leaving now. I guess this is our second goodbye.
It is, isn't it?
My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me.
Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm willing to create my own path, just like you said.
Best dog ever.
Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. All I need is to get some inspiration from the muses. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. Here's to the boorish people next door.
Updated the phone book.
Are you alright, my darling angel? Have you taken your medicine like a good girl?
Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What is with the oddly tense air of this place, anyway? Now, where is that little treasure I'm looking for? There it is, the telephone. Now, if I can just borrow it. Even now, Lynn's life is in danger. I have to use that phone and fast. I can't very well make that woman bring it to me. I guess I'll have to find a way over there myself. Let's see. I could examine a dictionary. This thing is too heavy. I can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her destructive power by hefting this puppy. It's more like a weapon than a book. Turn a windmill. Nothing. What's this?
Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a married woman. And I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you, even if it means my ultimate ruination. Ruination, is that even a word? And that abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. This is going to nag at me until I'm sure. Where is that dictionary? Let's see, I know I put it here somewhere. Now where could it have gone to? I just can't find it. No, I mustn't. I mustn't allow myself to believe in your love, Mr. Prime Minister. But why won't you believe me? My love for you is true, I swear. And it's so strong it overwhelms me. You know, I've always wondered, if you could be overwhelmed by something, can you be just plain whelmed?
Hey, look at that. They were doing it before Young Justice did it. You're not missing much. Like, Season 1's okay. Season 2's not bad. Season 3, it just goes downhill and fast.
This is going to nag at me until I'm sure.
Yeah. Ah!
There it is. But it's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf. It's as if some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me. Perhaps, my darling angel. Mama.
Oh, look, it's Luna Platts.
What is it, my darling angel?
My head hurts, Mama.
You poor dear, and no wonder, with a fever of 102. Here's to a night of fever hotter than the love of my Prime Minister.
It's almost time to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off?
Yes, I suppose that would be best, but wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you?
Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. I go and play with Camilla next door or something.
Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel.
Hey, today is Papa's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Aren't we going to celebrate together?
Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight, after all.
Mama, wait. I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay?
Whatever could you be talking about?
I know what's going on, you know. You write novels and Papa wants you to stop. But it's very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home.
No, it's time for good little girls to go to sleep. Especially sick little girls.
I hate you, Mama.
Updated the phone book. I'm fine. These two are quite a pair. The father would have to be a pretty strong man to hold his own against them. Sounds like their family circumstances are pretty complicated. Wonder if I had a family.
Plot twist. He is the dad.
Oh my, that would be a plot twist, wouldn't it? Okay, so, updated information. Me, the mystery. I lost my life at a lonely spot on the outskirts of town. My name is Sissel. I think there's a connection between me and Lynn, who witnessed my death. I was apparently trying to make a deal with a mysterious old man tonight. Red-headed target, a woman who was at the scene of my death. Her name's Lynn. After she phoned the little girl in her apartment, I lost track of her. A hitman is after her again. Hunter in the dark. He calls himself Nearsighted Jigo. He's a sniper who carries a golden shotgun. Somebody apparently ordered him to kill the detective Lynn and me, but he's gone now due to an unfortunate accident. Eyebrown villain. He's probably the culprit behind my death, and Lynn's death too. His motives are unknown. Apparently he's planning to carry out a deal with me tonight, but I don't know the details. The other hitman. He's a hitman who, on the old man's orders, is targeting Lynn. His name is One Step Ahead Tango. He's Nearsighted Jigo's rival. Upon hearing that Lynn was still at the junkyard, he headed there at once. The little lady. Her name's Camilla. Over the phone, Lynn asked her to find the music box hidden in the apartment and bring it to the restaurant. Valiant pet. A friendly little Pomeranian. His name is Missile. His mission is to protect the little girl who is his mistress. He's doing his best right now to create a path to do just that. And banging his head up against the wall while he's at it. Perfumed lady. Lynn's neighbor. She lives in an apartment decorated in red with her daughter. Apparently she's a novelist who moved here due to a disagreement with her husband. Feverish firecracker. The daughter of the woman in purple. She has a fever of 102 and is resting in bed. Apparently she and Camilla are friends. She isn't going out for her lesson tonight. Alright, phone book. Junkyard. Alright, so... okay. The updated information is that he met Ray and Lynn here. Lady's red apartment, an apartment with a strangely thick atmosphere. The woman in purple lives here. It's a world apart from Lynn's apartment next door. Lynn's apartment, Lynn's home. A little girl and a small dog apparently live here with her as well. Because the little girl dropped the receiver in the fish tank, the phone line doesn't work. A music box was hidden in the ceiling. Alright. She brought this dictionary all the way over here to look up something up. Irregardless. Ugh. That's not a word. Who wrote this script? Here it sits, all alone. Either she forgot what she wanted to look up, or she forgot she even wanted to look anything up in the first place. Is irregardless really a word? Okay, alright, fine. You win this round.
My darling lady, to think you were a spy all along. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to me, Mr. Prime Minister? I will arrest you and make sure you receive the proper penalty. You're sentenced to be imprisoned in my cell of love and punished with my whip of passion. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister. Oh, my dear lady. I'd hate to live in this Prime Minister's country.
Don't question it. Alright, let's see.
Eek! What is going on? Oh, I made a typo.
Bell, voice, chandelier. Yeah, I just want to get some fun.
Hello, is that you? How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home. Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever. Let me talk to Amelie then, at least. You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a minute. Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer.
Now I finally have the telephone lines I need. Curious about this woman's husband, but I should go and find my only lead first. That hitman who's after Lynn is sure to be heading to the junkyard right now. I better hurry. To the junkyard. Not much time has passed since I was here last, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are. And besides them, a certain somebody else wriggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person really is too.
Welcome back. You weren't gone very long.
What's going on here?
The police are here to start their criminal investigation. You know, into your murder.
My murder case, eh? Where is Lynn? Is she alright?
So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed.
Excuse me! Lynn! Sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact that a hitman is after her again.
Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago.
Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why?
I don't know, I'm just a desk lab.
I better see what I can find out.
Quite a thing, huh, this case? Yeah, one of our own, a murderer. Heads will roll over this. And if she's a rookie, too. I heard she was carrying out some kind of crazy investigation. Rookies aren't given crazy assignments like that, not even rookies like Lynn. Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got strong ties to Inspector Cabanella of the Special Investigation Unit. I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself. Well, we detectives shouldn't be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. Let's see. Yeah. Can't move the umbrella. Can't move the traffic cone. Can't move the traffic sign. Can't move the door. Can't move my old body. Can't move the bag. Oh. I think we can safely assume the cause of death was the bullet he took in the chest. Bring the stretcher. I'll look into the rest back at the lab. Would you mind waiting here for a bit, Doctor? Inspector Cabanella, head of the Special Investigation Unit, is on his way now. Special Investigation Unit? What do they want with a case like this? I don't know, but Cabanella's our top investigator. We don't want to get him all bent out of shape or there'll be hell to pay. Don't see what that has to do with me. I don't really get what Cabanella wants to come for either. It's probably just a big lark for him, but it makes things tougher on us. Hey, watch what you say behind his back. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. He's got a bicycle and an umbrella at the same time. Ah, the tension of a crime scene. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Hey, evening, boys. How's it looking? Inspector Cabanella, thank you for coming. Allow me to report, sir. Fine, fine. You just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first. So this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems, unique. Updated the phone book. Alright, phone book. What do we have? Lynn is apparently a detective. Moved to the disagreement with her husband, refused to answer the phone anymore tonight. She's worried about her father's birthday. Her name is Amelie. Careworn gentleman. He sits alone in a stately office, tearing out his hair. He's frantic about his wife, the woman in purple who has left him. The green detective, a member of the police who's investigating my murder. His partner is the blue detective. He works under Inspector Cabanella. The blue detective, a member of the police who's investigating my murder. His partner is the green detective. He works under Inspector Cabanella. Odd blue doctor. He's apparently a colleague of the detectives. He's examining my corpse. There's something off about him. Lanky and loose lawman, the head of the Special Investigation Unit. His name is Cabanella. Apparently, he's the group's top investigator, looked up to by his men. He seems to dance through life. He has some kind of special tie to Lynn. Yeah. Junkyard, the place where I lost my life. It appears to be a junkyard in the outskirts of town. The police have begun their investigation and have deemed my death a murder. Okay, I already read this one, I thought. Office of the Troubled Man, a stately office that gives off a cold, heavy air. A man sits alone, tearing out his hair in anguish. Alright, let's see here. What can I... Oh, that's right, I can listen in on this. Deal me the deal. How's it going over there, baby?
How's it going, you ask? You'd like to know how it's going? I would say it's going well enough, about fair to average, if I had to say. Yes, it's going alright.
Not the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby. Do me a favor and put that other nice man on the horn now, would you? That's a nice fella.
If it has anything to do with this park, I'm the one to talk to. I'm the guardian of this park, yes.
Sorry about that, Inspector. I just got here.
Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fellow just about threw me for a loop. Started blathering something about being the guardian of the park or some such.
Yes, him. Sorry about that.
Well, start doing your staking out thing, baby, and buzz me if anything comes up. Yes, sir. Now then, sir, if I make me a report, sir. Doc! Yoo-hoo! Oh, Doc! Talking to me? I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention. Would you do that for me, Doc? Don't need you to tell me how to do my job. Anywho, I'd like to see the suspect now, if I may. Lynn, sir, I asked her to let herself to be taken into custody voluntarily, sir. She's being detained in the junkyard superintendent office right now. Super's office, eh? Super! And where's that? Just beyond where you parked your bicycle, Inspector. I'll go interview the suspect then. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys. Good luck, sir. Wow. Inspector Cabanella, he sure has a strange air about him. You can say that again, and I've never seen anybody use stairs the way he does. I hear he's dancing his way up the stairs of promotion that same airy way. And I hear Lynn is his personal favorite. What's the deal between those two? Hey, how should I know? He's saying something, but I can't hear him for here. Hello? Think we can pretty safely assume this was the murder weapon. Oh no, that pistol. Yep, same models as the pistols you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you? This is not good. If it's hers, it's all over. So Lynn is a detective, and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? Okay. Let's see, can I move? Nope. Oh, hello. So this is the weapon that took my life. A pistol, eh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols, but I have seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see, this part right here is... Fool! If you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction! I didn't fire it, I'm the victim here. This is the act of someone who's jealous of my abilities as a detective. Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, I guess that proves it's a real gun. Oh, what was that? Is that what I think it was? The sound of a gun. I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, that's bad news. It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Alright, back to the phone. There you are. Do me a favor and have the doc come to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you, the green one or the blue one? I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Green, you get the good doc over here this instant, or I'll see to it you never wear a green suit again. Hey, yes, sir, I'll send him right up, sir. Please, Doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. What's going on? Don't ask me, but something seems really, really wrong. That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. Let's head over there. Yet another gunshot rings out in a lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. Apparently, I'm not the only one the Reaper's interested in tonight. But as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die. Okay, that is the end of Chapter 3, looks like. Saving my data. And let me check something here. Hold on. All right. Since there are 18 chapters in this game, I would like to do this on an even... I would like to try and do this on the same number of chapters per stream. So if I do 3 per week, that will make me finish this in 6 installments. So we're going to go ahead and end the stream here. But Sunday, I will be back with Final Fantasy VII. And Wednesday, I'll be back with more of this. Thank you guys so much for coming here. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Dr. Novelle signing out for the evening, and you all have a good one.